Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is John J Gaming on the mic here, coming at you with a brand new episode of the South Louisiana Dynasty here on Maximum Football 2020. We got a good one in store, man. We got a battle of 1-1 teams. We are hosting the Allegheny River Bears, who I believe, if I'm not mistaken, are from the Atlantic Shore Conference. So this will be the second Atlantic Shore team that we have faced in non-conference play so far in this short series so far. And right now, Allegheny, they got a pretty okay team. 79 overall with an 81 offense, 77 defense. Pretty similar to Lexington, in that sense, but that didn't really change the fact that we beat them by double digits on the road. But that's something for the last episode. You want to check that out. We still got that 71 overall team with a 73 offense, 69 nice, 69 defense. So, yeah, man, it's going to be a good one. Make sure you smash that like button. Hit subscribe if you're new. But before I get into it, man, let's go ahead and take a little bit of a recruiting update. So we got some recruiting news formulating, out off of the football field, man. Now, one thing that I do want to talk about before I go ahead and get into this, gameplay is we actually did end up getting our very first recruit to sign with the program. 3-star defensive lineman Alex Medeiros. He is currently the 363rd ranked prospect in this recruiting class. 3-star guy, 6'3", 287 pounds, right here in Lake Charles. So the hometown kid is going to play for the hometown team. I certainly love to see that, man. And my plan, at least like for recruiting, is I want to build basically, I want to keep the better players in Louisiana. I want to keep them in the in that Louisiana area, maybe branch out to Texas, Mississippi, neighboring states. Don't want to recruit too far outward because we are a smaller school. But let me know down in the comments what you're feeling for recruiting. Do you want me to be more in depth with how I go about my recruiting, in each episode, or do you want me to just give you a little bit of an update every time I have a recruit signed? But yeah, let me know down in the description. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this gameplay, man. Alright, so you mean to tell me we're coming off our first win and we're here at home too? Alright, man, let's go ahead and take care of some business. Although this is not how we wanted to start this game whatsoever. The quarterback for Allegheny getting a first down on us. You hate to see it, man. Let's see if they keep it with that ground game here, as they're actually going to go ahead and drop back the pass here. We got things all wrapped up, but somehow getting it out to hunt out an open field. Takes 2 of our guys to bring it down, and just in a blink of an eye, we are seeing Allegheny, in field position. As Spears, he's going to go ahead and take it up the middle and go ahead and pick up a first down. So the River Bears actually going ahead and getting some really good field position to start things out here. We got to make sure we take care of business here as we go towards the end zone. It's almost a touchdown for the River Bears. Still a big gain that we just give up here, so hopefully our defense can come up with some kind of stand right here as we go ahead and get ready to go now. 3rd and goal now. Look at this. We force a fumble. We get our hands on the pitch, and we're going to recover it. Let's go, baby. So how about that? Our defense coming together, getting ourselves a goal line stand, channeling our inner Penn State with our red zone defense, and they will not be striking first, at least not right now, as we have our own offense out there on the field. We're going to get things going here as Niang gets a nice run of the gut and gets us up to about the 38-yard line. As now a couple plays later now, trying to get our rushing attack, actually our passing attack going here. Anderson looking to scramble. He's got some space on the outside, though. He's got some space to work with, and will end up sliding down here in the process. So I like what I'm seeing overall. But we do need to get things going with the passing game. We can't do everything with the run as we complete a pass. We actually complete a pass to Ross. First actual attempt for us of the day. Goes for a first down. But can we keep that going, though? Trying to throw it down the middle of the field once again. We are a little bit off target. So we will have a 3rd and long. Now we will have to go ahead and deal with. We do have a 5-wide set on the field, though. As we try to throw over the middle, but it's dropped. The pass is dropped. And you want to talk about fumbling the bag. That was going to be for a touchdown. So on a 4th and 12, we will have to go ahead and settle for our field goal. And keep in mind, our kicker is not that fantastic. So we'll see if he can go ahead and make this field goal for us so we can get the first points on the board. The kick is up, and it's going to be good. We will go ahead and take an early 3-0 lead here late in the first quarter. So, yeah, so far so good. You know, our first drive, at least ending in points, you know, coming off a turnover as well. Let's see if we can keep it up here. 2nd and 10 now. The River Bears back on the field. They go run that crossing route to Moat, and it goes for a 1st down. We're trying to get them off the field once again here. We do end up getting them to a 3rd and long. As Harris will drop back, going to try to throw it away, but he faces pressure as Gerald Perry comes up in there, gets the sack, and we get him off the field as well. The true freshman making a play for us, and we force a punt as well, man. So we got some field position to work with. Anderson looking good as well. He gets another big gain up the sideline. And the South Louisiana team, man, it certainly came out and play. And it's 3-0 here still. As Anderson trying to throw over the middle. We got a man downfield, and we find Wells. And that's a well-done play. And that takes us to the end of the first quarter. We're looking good so far. We are up 3-0 with a drive of our own on the way. So here we go, man. Second quarter now officially underway as Kerry Wells made the catch for us as Nord's Nianga trying to take us upfield. A nice little 7-yard gain. I like to see that. And you know what? As long as we're having some good results with the rushing attack, you know, we're going to try to go ahead, at least wrinkle in some play action, you know, stuff like that. But that's incomplete. We got a little bit bumped on that receiving pattern. Threw off our targeting a little bit here, so 3rd and short coming up now. I'm going to go ahead and try to run it up the gut here as we will almost end up picking up the 1st down. It's a gain of 2. But as the great Uncle Sam's Rejects once said, man, scared money does not make any money. We're going to go for it here. 4th and 1. Quarterback sneak up the middle, and Anderson getting a 1st down. It's a nice push for our offensive line. So now here we go. Another 1st and 10 to work with once again. We got a guy open over the middle, but he's dropped again. Are you serious? Like, these aren't even terrible throws by the quarterback. You got to make that play for us. And instead, 2nd and 10 here. It's a passing down, and now our offense just seems a little bit out of sync. 2 consecutive incompletions, a 3rd and long, forcing us essentially to pass this football. As we look around on 3rd and 10, Anderson trying to dodge the pressure. We're going to try to run for this 1st down, and we will end up getting out of bounds at the very least. So running attack still going well for us as we got another 1st and 10 to work with. But we get stuffed in the backfield. We had a little bit of miscommunication. So now back to relying on our passing attack once more. The 2nd and 14 now. Anderson looking around. Going to try to throw it towards the end zone. And it's incomplete. It does end up being broken up. Had to be thrown on a little bit tighter of a rope. That just did not happen. So now 3rd and 14, forced to pass the football. Anderson looking around, facing pressure. It's free. There's 3 guys there. There is literally 3 guys there, and none of you can come up with the ball. Are we serious right now? So that does mean we have to go ahead. We have to settle for another field goal. It's a little frustrating because we did drive down the length of this field, and here we are inside the 20. We sputter out. Seems like we should have more than maybe 3 points on the board right now, and we don't even come away with any points. We miss the field goal. We missed the field goal. We are now down. We are still up 3-0 here, but thankfully for our offense, we do at least force a free and out on the next possession. So that being said, second and short coming up. We're trying to make something out. Nothing! And Anderson gets sacked. My man gets lit up like a Christmas tree as a free blitzer gets through. Not very good communication by our offensive line. Is now 3rd and 7. Anderson dropping back. He's going to scramble out. Doesn't like what he sees upfield and just going to end up sliding down. Probably could have gotten a few more yards than what he ended up getting, but we do at least pick up the first down and keep this drive alive. As Anderson's looking around once again, trying to throw it downfield. 1 on 3, and it ends up being intercepted. So multiple promising drives, but we're just not getting those critical plays when we need them. Anderson throwing his first interception of the day. And now the River Bears will take over down 3-0 with 2.5 minutes left to go in this first half as Bennett makes the catch over the middle, and it's a first down. Brings him up to the 25. We got another 1st and 10 coming up here. This time they're actually going to try to run with it, and Harris actually gets some nice blocking, some good penetration by that offensive line to at least get it a second and short situation. And it's not a play action. It's another run for Spears, who does carry it forward for another first down. As a couple plays later now, got a 2nd and long coming up here as Harris will drop back. He's looking around, going to try to attack down the middle of the field. It's incomplete. But a roughing of the passer penalty bails them out as Gerald Perry got to the quarterback just a little too late. And now we're still up 3-0, but now the River Bears are across midfield, but our defense is going to come through and get another stop for us. So the roughing the passer penalty does not kill us. We will end up using one of our timeouts, but it doesn't matter. We do end up going into the half. We are up 3-0. We do have to be a little bit better with that passing attack, but I'm liking what I'm seeing overall on the defensive side of football. So let's go ahead now and get this second half officially underway, and we will get the ball to start the second half here, man. A little bit of a defensive affair in the first half, but hopefully we can do some good here. This might be something special. How about this? Down the sideline. Ain't nobody gonna be catching us. What a way to start the second half here, man. Touchdown, South Louisiana. And we're gonna go ahead and take a 10-0 lead here. And we're really putting this Allegheny team on notice. Down by multiple possessions. They were favored to win this game, but don't test our heart right now. As Harris somehow finding a way to be able to go ahead and pick up that first down. I thought we had him contained, but clearly I was wrong, though. Is now another 1st and 10 coming up here. Throw down the right-hand side. It's incomplete. He had a man wide, but naked open. But unfortunately, he did miss him. So now, 2nd and 10. Harris dropping back. He's facing some pressure, though, and look at this. One of our DBs, Sam Roel, coming in and laying the lumber. Andre Roel, actually, first sack of the day. The true freshman standing up, man, and getting some good things done. And now we get him to a 3rd and 16 here as Harris drops back, tries to throw over the middle. It is somehow caught off the deflection, but that is going to be, 4th down. They do punt this football away, and listen, we're in a pretty good spot right now. A few minutes left here in this 3rd quarter. We're looking pretty good. Just got to make sure to get some more points on the board. I want to have more than 10 points because it seems like our defense starts to fall apart a little bit in the 4th quarter, at least how I've noticed how this dynasty has gone for us thus far. So hopefully we can put that together still as Anderson trying to throw downfield, trying to make something happen. That is going to be incomplete, though. But still a manageable situation for us. 3rd and 6 coming up here. We just got to complete a pass. That shouldn't be too much to ask for, Complete a pass for me, please. We got circle. Let me complete it. Oh, we don't complete it still. So that's how this 3rd quarter ends for us. We're still up 10-0, but we have really struggled with passing the football. It's definitely something we need to work on going forward. But at the same time, though, we still have a 2-possession lead, so I'm not freaking out yet. Just got to make sure our defense goes ahead and keeps getting the job done. They've been electric so far. As now, we got him to a 3rd and long. As Harris, he's going to escape the pocket. He gets away from multiple guys. Unbelievable. We had a contained play called to keep him in the pocket, and he still manages to get away. Still manages to pick up that 1st down. That's crazy, man. That is insane. As another 5-yard gain on the ground makes it 2nd and 5. We'll see if they can keep it on the ground here. As Harris dropping back. He's looking for some space and does get it out to Hunt, who's moving down the sideline. One man to beat. Thankfully, Andre Rowell was able to get in there and make the tackle, but a huge gain. And the River Bears are on the move for the first time since the very first drive of this ball game. As Albright looking over the middle, but underthrew him, though. It is incomplete. So now, 3rd and 7 coming up here, trying to lock it down here, get these guys off the field. They are going with the 5-wide set as Harris drops back. He's looking around. He's going to throw it downfield. He finds Bryant. The cutback upfield. You know the cutback cheese in NCAA 14. It's here in Maximum Football 2 at times. And we get punished for it in a big way. And now the River Bears are just 1 yard away from making this a 1-possession game. And they will go ahead and capitalize. Allegheny gets their first points of this ball game. And not only that, they're also going to go for 2 here. They don't even need to do that. But despite that, they still convert the 2-point conversion. Larson makes the catch out of the backfield. And all of a sudden, it's now just a 2-point game. That field goal that we missed earlier, hopefully that doesn't come back and haunt us anytime soon as we fumble the football and we give it right back to the River Bears. You cannot be serious right now. So after we gave up a touchdown on the previous drive, we now have to be back out there on the field after a fumble. So now Allegheny with a chance to take the lead, and they will do just that. Back-to-back scores on this drive gives the River Bears a 5-point lead. And now we're at the point of the game here where we can't settle for field goals anymore. We have to go for touchdowns from here on out. It's either all or nothing. Straight up and down. So hopefully our passing attack can come through here as we got a 2nd and 10 coming up. Anderson trying to scramble upfield and clears it out pretty well. Will end up sliding down and getting to about midfield. Not too shabby. Is now 1st and 10 coming up here for Damian Anderson, who almost gets sacked as he throws the football. Had to throw it a little bit more quickly than he wanted to, but still a 2nd and 10 coming up. Is now Anderson dropping back, looking around, facing some pressure, trying to dump it off, but we can't even complete that pass right now. We are just completely out of sync right now in this game. Is now 3rd and 10 coming up. Anderson dropping back, trying to throw it over the middle, and that's also intercepted. He's frozen shut. He will eventually be tackled down. So that's not very good whatsoever. So now we need our defense to come with a stop here once again, and that 1st down is not going to help us whatsoever. We're in a pretty bad spot right now. We do have to start using timeouts. And this 1st down, if Allegheny picks up this 1st down, it's going to be a barbecue chicken for us. As they keep it on the ground, but we do keep them just short of that 1st down marker. So Allegheny can't finish this off, but now we don't have any timeouts. There's even less time on the clock. And you guys have seen, we have a really hard time passing the football as we try to get something with Anderson here, and that's almost intercepted. Just can't get much of anything going. They're starting to lock in to the quarterback scramble. So we're going to have to beat him with the arm. 2nd and 10. Anderson looking around. Had a man wide open downfield trying to throw to him, and it's incomplete. But there is pass interference, so we will accept the penalty. That's going to bring us at least a tad bit closer. We call 5 wide. Hail Flutie. Anderson trying to make a guy miss, but he doesn't do so. The clock will still be running here, as now there's less than a minute and a half left in this game. Damon Armstrong does have 100 yards on the ground as he's trying to throw deep down the left-hand side. Again, another incompletion. Just is not working well for us whatsoever. Is now another 3rd and short coming up here. Anderson dropping back and overthrowing him. So 4th down coming up here. Gotta try to pick up the 1st down at least. Need a big play downfield. Is now Anderson looking around, trying to run the first down marker, and we get it. We at least get the 1st down. Okay, so we're not done yet, but seriously, we need a completion. Just anything. Like, we can't complete anything. I don't know what's going on. Like, we're not on the same page. I don't think we're even in the same book right now. As Anderson tries to scramble around once again, just somebody get open for us. And, just a mix of our guys are also having a kind of difficult time getting open downfield. This secondary doing a great job. As now 3rd and 10. Anderson trying to throw up the middle of the field, and we complete a pass. Okay. Wow, that was really hard to do, but we complete an actual pass. Carl Gentry makes the catch for us, and now we got another 1st and 10. If we don't get up the 1st down, we got to at least get out of bounds, and that's exactly not what I want to see. The center, Patrick Waters, called for holding, and the clock is still going to be running as well here on top of that, so we lose yards. The clock is running as well. We have to try to get out of bounds or throw another incompletion. We are really good. I've noticed at throwing incompletions. I love to see that. But we got 11 seconds left here. 2nd and 20. Anderson looking downfield. Come on, make a play for me. And it's broken up. The ball was in our hands, and we can't make the play. So now we only have one more shot at it. Got to go with a Hail Mary. Going to try to get over to the left-hand side. Anderson sets the feet, throws upfield, and it's incomplete. And this game is going to be over. Allegheny beats us by a final score of 15-10, and we just could not pass the ball straight up and down. 3 for 30 today. We just have to be so much better with that. We're decent on the ground. And the sad part is our defense did a really good job. Only 165 yards passing, 104 yards on the ground. Didn't allow anything. They really are only responsible for 1 touchdown. The other score that they had was when we fumbled the ball inside our own 10-yard line. That was a massive L that we took as well. We lost the time of possession, but listen, if we're going to be a serious contender for anything, whether it be for a bowl game, for a conference championship, or eventually a national championship, we just have to do a significantly better job of passing the football. What happened today just simply can't happen whatsoever. And here's the crazy part in all of this, right? We have to go on the road now. We had our 2 home games, non-conference plays. We lost both of them. And now we got to go on the road. We play against another top 25 matchup. We got to take on the Rocky Mountain Bucks, who just got themselves into the top 25. They're 3-0 right now on the season. Let's see if we can go ahead. Let's find these Rocky Mountain Bucks, see how they did in their last game, because they definitely played one last week while we were really fumbling the bag, as they say. And look, they kind of escaped as well. They barely beat the Utah Christian Freeze, but listen, they're 3-0 squad. They definitely deserve our respect. Let's see if we can come with it, man. Next episode will be our final non-conference game before we go into National Athletic Conference play. So it should be a good one, man. So make sure you smash that like button. Hit subscribe as well if you do happen to be brand new. and like what you see here on the channel. This is John J Gaming on the mic signing off, and I'm hoping you're all out there having a wonderful day. Take care, everybody.